Hello, I'm Dr. Eck, and I'm going to explain the homework box and with our conjunction with our homework folders. So you're all given a green communication folder that does have homework in it sometimes. And I'm going to be sending home a homework box that your child will receive. You keep it at home, and this is only for homework. This is a study habit that I want your child to develop now, early in life. That there are some things that are set aside only for homework. It's not to be played with, it's not a toy, doesn't go in the playroom. You put it up away, and then when it's time to do homework, you pull the box down from the shelf. It's not in your child's reach. Pull it down. It's homework time. And here is your homework box. So I have specific things in your child's homework box. I have a PreK pencil. I have a pair of scissors. I have a dry erase marker. And then I have specific crayons. I specifically chose these colors to put in there because these colors go along with the homework that I'll be sending home in PreK. So that's why these crayons need to stay in this baggie and they stay in this little box. This is their homework box. I also gave them 2 glue sticks just to get them started. That should last them a while. We won't be doing cut and paste just yet. But the dry erase marker is what you're going to use with your child to trace their name. In their green folder, I have their name written on a plastic sheet. You can use the dry erase marker, the child can use the dry erase marker to trace over their name and say the letters. So J-O-H-N, so that they can spell their name and they can also write their name, and that also teaches them the name of the letters. And then they trace over this one, and then you just take a tissue, a paper towel, and you just wipe it off. You'll want to wipe it off immediately. If you leave it on there, then it won't wipe off later, because that's just a piece of laminated cardstock that you have in there. So this is the dry erase marker that goes along with this. Now also in the green folder, sometimes you'll get sent home a homework sheet. Many of you already did this one. I didn't have a chance to explain it. But now, okay, so we have the first day of school, or this was given out earlier, but there's a little homework stamp, and that's what my homework stamp looks like a little schoolhouse with an apple and books and says homework. So you'll know this is a homework sheet. Sometimes there might be a paper that goes home, but if it doesn't have a homework stamp on it, it's not a homework. Sometimes you'll get a packet. It might have 2 or 3 pages in there, especially as they get older in the year. I might start stapling 2 or 3 pages with one homework stamp, and all 3 of those need to be returned for their homework. Now here's what I'm gonna do for homework. I don't grade homework because we don't do numeric grades in PreK. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at their work. I'm going to write some nice encouraging word on there. Super or well done or bravo or something like that. And that is just so you know I've seen it. But then I'm going to collect these when I check the folders during their rest time. And during our closing circle, I will have my surprise bag, and your child will be able to pick out one prize for every homework that they bring back. Now, if they bring this one back, it's not going to count because I've already seen it. That means your child has already gotten a prize for it. It doesn't need to come back. But if it hasn't been written on, maybe there was a sub that day and the sub didn't know to collect them. So just let it stay in there, and when I see it, I always write something on the top. And that way you know it's been seen, and your child will get a prize. So the purpose of doing this is to get your child in the habit of homework and good study habits. That this is exactly what I'm giving your child. They might be different colors, it might be blue or pink or white, but they all have the same items in there and they have their name written on it. This is only for your child's homework, not ever to be played with. We're going to talk about this in school too. The kids get very excited because they feel like they're all grown up. So thank you so much for listening and for helping me prepare your child for schooling ahead and developing those good study habits early in life. Also, parents, be sure check your green folder every day for papers from me. Remember, what I have in the back is what you're going to send back. So the child does the homework, it's all done, and you're going to put it in this pocket where it says going back to school. And then I'm going to check that, write something nice on it, and then let them pick a prize. Okay, thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm so excited to be working with your children. It's a real privilege and honor. Thank you. Bye-bye.